Assalamualaikum and good evening. We are from group number 5. Today we are going to present about Brexit. My name is Nur Fatin Hazwani. My metric number is 247587.
My name is Nur Hazimeti Sakri. Metric number 247036.
My name is Khairul Madia, 247313.
My name is Amira Binti Adam Shukri. Metric number 247668. And now we talk about economic integration. Economic integration is one measure of the economic development that affect international trade between countries. And economic integration is a process of eliminating restriction on international trade, payment, and better on mobility. Economic integration is a uniting of two or more national economy in regional trading arrangement. Okay, economic integration is aimed for a reduced cost for both consumer and producer, and it also to increase trade among countries. Okay, now we move to European Union. Okay, EU was established for a purpose to end a bloody war. After that, in 1950, ECSC, which is an economic, coal and steel community, began to unite European countries economically and politically to ensure lasting peace. And after that, they have 6 countries that involved in the ECSC, which is Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, and Netherlands. In 25th March 1957, Rome Treaty established EEC, which is European Economic Community. And after that, EEC designed to eliminate trade barrier. EEC also expand their membership. In 1973, United Kingdom, Denmark and Ireland, followed by Greece in 1981, and also in 1986, Spain and Portugal also joined them. After that, 1 November 1993, EEC changed to European Union. In 1995, Australia, Sweden and Finland joined them. 1st November 1993, EEC changed to European through the Maastricht Treaty. In this agreement, there are 3 main components, which is first, European Community, second, security, and third, foreign policy. The Maastricht Treaty is specified on monetary policy and officially planned began in the end of 1980s to replace national currency to the common currency. There are these set for convergent criteria to determine which country are qualified to for common currency. Okay, the 3 convergent criteria is first, 3% of GDP. They have to set annual budget deficit not exceed 3% of GDP. Second, public debt less than 60% of GDP. Third, inflation rate within 1.5% of 3 lowest inflation rates in European Union. And 19 countries are most of them qualified in the for the monetary union. And in the 1st January 2002, they are officially use euro in general public. And now the latest news is 2019. United Kingdom want to leave the European Union. Okay, let's move to the Brexit. What is Brexit? Brexit is stand for Britain exit from European Union. Okay, in 23rd June 2016, United Kingdom held a referendum to leave the European Union. The voters that involved are from England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. The poll result are 51.9% of vote to leave the European Union. In United Kingdom have officially campaign group by voters from stay in European Union and others from leave from European Union. For campaign stay in European Union, led by Prime Minister David Cameron, while for leave for European Union, led by Conservative Boris Johnson. Okay, as we know, there are a few reasons why they want to leave European Union. The main reason is sovereignty and immigration issue. And the latest news is about UK and EU have reached agreement in 2018 on the requirement for this process. But UK Parliament did not approve this agreement, and British government have to decide to postpone Brexit on 31st October 2019. On 10 April 2019, all 27 European Union members are approved to postpone Brexit, but United Kingdom has to take part in election European Parliament on 23rd and 26th May 2019.
David Cameron is one of the Remain voters. He was Prime Minister of UK from 2010 to 2016. He was the youngest Prime Minister of Britain after 200 years at age 43. A few hours after referendum on June 2016, he announced he will resign from Prime Minister, and after that, Britain got a new Prime Minister, which is Theresa May, which will be explained by Eileen. And BBC News asked David Cameron if he was regret about the result. He said that he regret that he lost the Britain because he hoped Britain will still remain in the EU. And also another leader who voted for Remain campaign is Barack Obama. Barack Obama was the president of United States. He said that UK and US has been friends for many years. Okay, there's a lot of reason why they vote to remain the campaign. If they vote to leave the campaign, they will lose the trading benefit with 28 EU members, because some of the members is world wealthiest and productive country. Trading in EU will give a huge source of supplier. EU's members EU is single market. Between EU members, import and export activity will exempted from tariff or any barriers. Okay, second reason is immigration. Law in EU said that citizen of country members is EU citizen as well. That means if you are citizen of EU, you are allowed to immigrate, work, retire in any other country. So if more people come to your country, it can fill any skill shortage. Okay, third reason is job opportunity. More than 3 million UK jobs are linked to trade with the European Union. Economists predict by 2030, UK will create about 790,000 jobs if they still member of European Union. Pro-EU campaigners said almost 1 million jobs will be lost if Britain leaves the campaign. After referendum, economic growth has slowed and unemployment remains high. Being the EU members will get many benefits, like if they don't have visa, they still can get a job, holiday and retire, and also can study abroad. Means that it's easy for students to study abroad for both UK and European Union. More than 200,000 students United Kingdom studied at European University Erasmus program. Erasmus program is student exchange program. It is for mobility of uni students. The number of EU students in the UK is over about 125,000. They contribute to British economy about 2.7 billion, as well as 19,000 additional jobs. In conclusion, we can see that the future of Britain if they vote for Remain campaign.
Hi guys, so I'm Hazlin. It's my turn to proceed with Leave campaign. So what is actually Leave campaign? Leave campaign is actually the objective is about like opposite what have been mentioned by Dia in Remain campaign. So for the introduction, Leave campaign is a political campaign organisation that supported UK withdrawal. I mean, this referendum took place in UK EU membership referendum, formerly known also as European referendum and also Brexit referendum, take place on 23rd June 2016. So according to result, we can say that 52% out of 100% citizen of Britain like vote for exit, mean they support if Britain they support for UK withdrawal. Okay, and then next another 48%. Meanwhile, for 48%, they vote for stay, means like they want British to stay in European Union. So actually, why this is happening? Why have Leave campaign and also Remain campaign? So Leave campaign, why this arise? Because of two main reasons. First one is migration crisis and second one is global financial crisis. So UK people thought maybe their government can make a new law for their country in order to reduce the migration crisis, which is by introducing a point-based immigration system, which known also as merit-based immigration system. So what is very interesting about this system actually determined by the result of points in scoring system. Whoever wants to move to UK for work, travel or leave, if they apply this system, they will the people need some score in order they can stay in UK, because this score include like several factors which are language, wealth, education level, job offer and some other factor. So of course, if they implement this system, they can reduce migration crisis, and in addition, the criminal issues also can be decreased, and also the job competition is only for who the one that most appropriate to apply for that job. There are many people who vote for Leave campaign supporter, but for this report, we only focus the two most influential leaders who behind this Leave campaign. So first one is Theresa May, and then the second one is Boris Johnson. So Theresa May is British Prime Minister, the recent Prime Minister. Okay, actually before this, she is a British politician, and she was opposed by the Queen on 13 July 2016 to be a leader for Conservative Party. So as been mentioned by Dia just now about David Cameron, which is the previous Prime Minister of British, before Theresa is David Cameron. So when Theresa May win the referendum, and then after Cameron announced his resignation, so he passed the baton Prime Minister to Theresa May. Okay, and then when Theresa May being a Prime Minister for UK, she then opposed Johnson as Foreign Secretary. So Boris Johnson is actually the man who successfully lead the Leave campaign. So after the Leave campaign success, Theresa May chose Boris Johnson as her new Secretary of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs. So Boris Johnson is actually the he is a politician, journalist and also historian, a very well-known British leader during that time. Okay, from the result, we can see 52% vote for Leave and another 48% vote to Remain. So it is understood that most of the voters so we can see that most of the voters vote for Brexit. So here means they agree with UK's withdrawal. Okay, but because of, we can see this is a slim majority, means like 42-48 is like no difference. So a debate arises, which is what is the plan after UK withdrawal? Okay, if UK withdrawal, we can see there will be the Brexit. There will be two types of Brexit, which is either soft Brexit or hard Brexit. Okay, for the soft Brexit means like Britain still retain a strong relationship in economic term, and also if they choose to have soft Brexit, Britain still allow free movement of people among the EU countries, and then this type of decision was favored by Remain supporters. Okay, next, or else UK after exit from EU, if they choose to have a hard Brexit, means that Britain completely regain control over its border. Means that they totally lost connection with EU countries. Okay, so of course this decision is favored by the Leave supporters. Okay, so next we will move to the last point for Leave campaign. So what are the reasons to vote Leave campaign? Actually, there are two, which are British will be free to trade with the whole world, and then the second one, British will be free to make their own law.
Next, I will explain about the effect on Brexit. The effect of Brexit can be seen from negative and positive side. And the biggest crisis that if Brexit happens, it will affect Germany and Hungary. This is because Germany has the highest rank in determining integration in UK. Internet market happened when Brexit left, so there will be a losing market for the trade member of the nation, and it also will rising barriers and affect the trader to the trade, such as Hungary and Germany, and it will also enhance competition but still give impact by two other countries that live around UK. And between the trade restriction amongst UK and Germany, it shows that UK will suffer a lot, since if it stays, the payment and transaction system will be more easier rather than if they are exit. Next, I will explain about the effect of Brexit in social policy. There are no major trading partners for UK, but UK more focused on European Union countries who join the EU. And social policy will affect Hungary. This is because it is a middle buyer and have the relationship between these three countries that I have mentioned before, Germany, UK and Hungary, and they will cause a biggest conflict, and they will also have a financial crisis between their trading partners. However, the President of European Commission proposed few solutions in that, but all not agreed by EU's members. Either staying or living in EU, the profile of member states should be altered by the European Union. From freedom, security and justice, Brexit is expected to reduce a criminal laws happen in EU. It will be more harmonization, peaceful for UK. And the justice perspective is viewed by many vision. This means that other countries have different perspective from UK. And Brexit is like to build a new future for UK, but at the same time, it is not a threat from it, and it can increase the freedom in UK administration. The fourth effect on Brexit is Eurozone. There are two main effects that is in Eurozone. First, in short run and the long run. In short run effect, Brexit can give support for European Union members to have some of money currency so they can join the banking union. But it will also affect on how immigration and custom work in UK. There will be new immigration and custom workers in the borders. And for the long run effect, it will neither give a positive or negative effect for Eurozone. This maybe will lead the head of department for several sectors might be moved out from UK. And the member state also cannot stay behind UK shadows anymore to hide their economic progress. This is because UK participation in EU give a large benefit for EU's members. Last effect for Brexit is foreign security and defence cooperation. United Kingdom hold an important role in foreign security and defence in EU. This is because it has a large power in this society. When UK leave EU, the power of EU will be diminished, and EU must be faced with bigger conflict without any power to support them. And apart from this, it also can enhance cooperation among EU and non-EU members. In conclusion, if Brexit happens, foreign security and defence cooperation shows how EU administrates the work itself. Thank you.